My name is Chiara Milani. I come from Italy, very close to Milan. We are in my hometown, Bustarsizio, which is not just the place where I live, it is the place where I was born, where I grew up, where I decided to set up my family. I'm a journalist, actually both for TV and for a magazine, and I was very privileged to serve as 2013 JCI president. JCI stands for Junior Chamber International, and it's an incredible network of young active citizens in more than 120 countries. So I believe I can say really I am a global citizen. Happiness is in different things, combined all together, as well as for the society. You know, as we always say in GCI, you need three pillars, like the one in front of me, to be stable. You need government, business, and civil society. The same is in your life. You need your private life, so your family. You need your business, and you need your social life. As much as you can handle the balance among these three pillars of your life, then you can really be happy. And that, I believe, it's the secret, which is very simple. So right now, I'm glad because I'm enjoying my life. This doesn't mean I'm not making sacrifices. I'm making plenty of sacrifices every day, as everybody. But I traveled around the world, and I always asked, is it meaningless or meaningful? That's the only important thing. Not if it's easy or difficult, but is it meaningless or meaningful? If it is meaningful, go for it. Doesn't matter how tough it could be. And that's all. So it's tough to keep the balance, especially I would say for a woman, with all the due respect for men, among family, business, and social life, especially in a country such as Italy, which is not yet so advanced in gender equality. But we are working on it, and actually nowadays, I can say I'm satisfied of my life. That's why I believe I'm a privileged girl. I'm not the richest on earth, but I am an happy one. Very often we create to ourselves limits that the others are not even building for us. I grew up in an Italian town in the north of Italy. I was very lucky because my father never told me there was something I couldn't do just because I was a girl. By the way, in our society, especially when I was a child, a girl was supposed to do a certain kind of life, let's say. I decided to become a journalist, although nobody from my family was a journalist before. I decided to travel around the world to improve myself, and I hope to improve a little bit also the world where we live. And that was something not everybody could immediately understand in my community. So I need to dare to act in order to do it. But I'm glad I did it, because again, it was very meaningful. Maybe not easy, but very meaningful. Funny to say, but I never believed I really could reach the position of president of an international NGO, considering that before me there wasn't any European woman who led this organization. So I was just focused on doing my best, without expectations, without willing to achieve results just for myself. I just wish to serve at best. And so steps by step, things happened. And it happened not because of me, but because of members. Other wonderful active citizens all over the world who ask me, why not? Why not you? Why not now? And I thought, well, if they dare to ask me, I must dare to accept. And so I accepted this challenge, and I was the luckiest girl on earth. When you travel around the world, you learn every place is very special. It's up to you to go there without expectations. If you go there with open mind, you really meet people, you really listen to the country, to the city, to the town. You will understand every place is beautiful. Very often people ask me, which was the most beautiful country you visit? All of them, because all of them were very special. So be ready to listen. Listen to people, listen to places. You will learn a lot. Be humble. You will not become a leader because you decide to become. People will make you leader if they feel, they believe you can be a leader. So don't be egocentric. And the third thing is passion is the key. Doesn't matter how tough it could seem to be, or how tough it is really. If you really love what you are doing, go for it. Sooner or later, you will reach it. Actually, I love my job, I love my family, I love my community. And love is a powerful motor engine. Because of this, I keep on doing my best, always without expectations, but I always receive back much more than how much I try to give. Of course, I'm not saying there are not rainy days. There are, in everybody's life. But every time the rainbow appears again. If you believe you want to be rich, of course, I can achieve much more from this point of view. What I really would like is to keep the balance in my life. I'm not interested in being more famous, in being richer, in having 10 children, okay? In achieving the maximum in each pillar of my life. I'm interested in keeping the balance, and keeping the balance is a continuous work. I don't know if it's easy to express it in this moment where everybody believes that success is everything. But what is really success? Because if you become very famous, but you are alone, if you become very rich, but you are sad, are you really successful? You are successful when you wake up in the morning and you can smile to yourself at the mirror, really smiling, not just to show your teeth, but you are really happy. To keep this situation needs a lot of work, plenty of work. So I know it is so now. I don't know if it can be so for my entire life. So my dream is to be able to keep on keeping the balance. And it's a lifelong work. Let's see, to whom are we talking to? I believe we are talking to plenty of millennials, because we are using Instagram, and we know Instagram is the social media for young people. What I would like to tell you is that I am a woman of public relations, okay? I work in TV, I have a public face, and I'm not telling you not to care about these things, but I just would like you to think for a second that it's not the amount of like or of heart you have on your picture or your video on Instagram that really makes you happy or makes you special. Are you able to be satisfied? Are you happy with yourself? Are you just smiling to a camera, or are you really smiling to yourself? try not to be famous, not to be rich, but to be really happy in your life. Maybe not always this happiness can be shown by camera, although I work with cameras every day. But these will really make your life.